This is LT Melton with FetchYourNews.com, and we're here with Fannin High School new head wrestling coach David Henson. Coach, you had a homecoming, so to speak. You faced Gilmer. You were a big part of their program, a big part of their winning 13 state titles. Talk a little bit about the emotions of coming back to Gilmer and facing your good friend Sam Snyder.
Well, we've emailed back and forth quite a bit this week, just talking about this matchup coming. Not just, for the boys that's going to be competing on the mat, but for opportunity for me and him just to, engage in one another. We've spent so much time kneeling beside each other on the mat. This time we're kneeling across from each other. There is a lot of emotion, and stepping back and seeing, the gym where I've spent so much time and so much effort with so many of the boys that's on the other side that I've, been involved in their lives, because a lot of them had brothers and things that I've coached. There's a lot of emotion. But at the same time, there's a lot of emotion for this new group of young men that I have just, bonded with, and I have that same affinity and love for, and I want to see them excel. And we come down here and we match these young men up, and we compete, and we're learning, and I love to see them at that high level. And I get the opportunity to encourage our guys that, hey, that's the level we want to get to. And it's just it's been a great night. There has been a lot of emotions, because I want to see my boys successful. It's just tough out there when the competition level is so high, but they are working hard, and I'm just proud of this moment.
Now you mentioned the emotion. Talk a little bit about seeing those kids, especially that you spent so much time with, that were your kids that now you're trying to beat.
And see, that's the thing, that because I spent so much with them, you want to see them successful. But when you're competing against them, it's hard, you want to see both teams successful. But ultimately, the good thing about wrestling is, that's an individual sport. You're trying to make each person better. And if we go hard, I know this, it's going to make my young men better when we're facing that quality competition. And if we give our best effort, it's going to make them better. So it's a win-win situation on both sides. So I can sit there, leave after tonight, knowing that we wrestled hard, that we're going to learn and grow and get better, and they've gotten better because we pushed them, because we just didn't, because they were wearing the purple lightning bolt singlet, we didn't just give up on it. And so I'm so proud of our young men, because that's exactly what I wanted to see from them, and that's exactly what we went out there and did. And I do love that group of young men, and as they come across, I was able to hug them, tell them good match, whether we were successful in a couple of them or whether they were, and that's something I'll always continue to do, because ultimately what I do, I coach, and whether it's from this side or that side, I love these men.
Now, speaking of coaching, what are some of the improvements that you're starting to see just right now at this point in the season as opposed to the very beginning when you first got here?
Well, one of the biggest things is in technique. We are starting to do the things that we need to do to be able to execute and complete moves against quality opponents, against opponents with strength level and with technique. And we're starting to get there. But the thing that we've got to continue to improve upon is the one shot, second shot. We've got to be able to chain things together. And that's what you see with the Gilmer and some of the quality programs. They chain that together. We've not quite got there yet, but we're starting to. I saw some young men tonight actually reaching for that second move while the first move was unraveling. And that, to me, was one of the biggest improvements we've made. We're continuing to battle and be in situations where we know we need to battle in order to defend a situation and not give up a 2, to give up a 1 instead of a 2, or to battle and not give up back points when we're in that situation. And that's about mat time, and we're getting it against quality opponents, and I can't be more proud of the effort that I've seen from a very young group of young men.
Speaking of mat time, are the Fannin faithful going to see you guys taking part in tournaments and the off-season activities, across the Southeast and across the nation? Maybe not at first, but within the next few years, or are you going to start taking some of these kids to those tournaments during the off season?
Yes, I'm already looking at my off-season schedule. Of course, we will do our own camp so we can go from our little kids all the way up, building our program. And then I'm going to take these guys, and we're going to go and find a team camp to be a part of that's outside of this, that we can get them together, we can bond together, we can grow and develop as young men and as wrestlers, and find good competition, and we can get better through the summer. Because summer activities and summer work is so vital in getting us to where we need to be going into next season. We've got to work in the weight room. We've got to get stronger. I've got a plan to do that. And then over the next couple of years, I'd like to see us grow where we are starting to travel more to see that, whether it's traveling to South Georgia or whether it's traveling, to other states, just seeing good competition. But thankfully, where I'm at, I came here tonight with Gilmer, Calhoun, and Northwest Whitfield, which are quality programs, top-notch with Gilmer. After Christmas, I'm going to be facing Jefferson, Gainesville, and St. Pius. In our own region, we've got Lumpkin and Banks County returning state runner-up. So we've got quality opponents that we're facing. The difficulty in that is you've got that hard opponents, and it really pushes you. But through work and effort, and our guys are all in. They're committed. Our parents are all in. They're following with us. They want to see us successful, and that has benefited me because it's allowed me to do what I need to do on the mat, and they've really been an encouragement and help in getting the whether it's raising money, working a concession stand, doing whatever they need to help these guys. And so I'm just so excited about where we're at, but I'm more excited about where we're headed.
Well, Coach, I appreciate your time and good luck throughout the season.
Thank you so much.